What up, YouTube? Welcome to the Good Hardwood channel. Today we got to probably the most fulfilling part of Hardwood flooring project, which is the final coat. Pretty exciting. We've got John in the back here. He's prepping the floors. You can refer to our final coat prep videos to see a little bit more about how we do that. Today we're going to show you how to coat with Bona Mega One. It's a water-based finish. Probably what we use the most nowadays, but of course there's a lot of other options out there. Let's get right into it. So today we're going to be using a T-bar, probably our preferred method of application for coating. We got the T-bar pad thing, tube. What's this thing called? T-bar applicator, T-bar. It's our preferred method of putting it on, kind of like a squeegee almost. You could use a roller, a lot of other options. My assistant's gonna hand me another brush here. Got a Bona cut-in pad, real nice soft stuff here. I wanna hear a bunch of crap in the comment section about this nonsense. This is the best way to go. Another little quick tip on this stuff, not really a DIY homeowner project. You can try it if you want. Best way is to hire a pro. Check these guys out, top level stuff.
So we do primarily use Bona products. All of them are great. There are some others out there in the marketplace. Pick what you like. To complete this project, you're gonna need a few things. Pause it here for that list. Make sure you shake the finish thoroughly before you start. We like to tape the vents off so it doesn't leak down into them. We also like to tape off individual rooms so we have a nice clean line to stop on. Let's get started. This is natural white oak flooring.
A couple things to consider when you're coating good hardwood. One of the best and most important things is you want to start with a new gallon of finish. So those little half gallons using for the first or second coat, not on the final. Another real important thing is to make sure you clarify with the homeowner on your project what sheen you're going to use. Most commonly we're using satin sheens nowadays, but anybody's style is different than ours. So make sure that's something that's part of the paperwork and also part of the conversation.
All right, let's begin by cutting in around the edges. It's real important to do this so you make sure you get everything touched with finish. This is a real remodel project that we're working on here, so nothing is staged, folks. No, John, not like that. Come on. Be careful when you pour around the edges that you don't get finish all over the trim.
So he's only cutting in anywhere from 6 to 8 inches around the corner, around the edges. That's just making it easier for the T-bar to come back and smooth all that out.
Here's where the real technique comes in. It's really important with the T-bar to treat it like a squeegee and push a puddle of wet finish out in front of the T-bar as you go. Critical to keep nice, even pressure during this time to make sure it all sits flat. Little history on us. We've been running a hardwood flooring business in the Pacific Northwest for about 25 years. Picked up a lot of little tricks and tips along the way. We're here to bring that to the masses. Make sure you reach out if you do have any questions on what we're doing, any comments on how we can do it better, or the things you've learned and done along the way. Let's work together and make it right. Important when you're pouring more finish down onto the floor that you pour the new finish onto the wet surface, not the dry part. Otherwise it can kind of stain the floor in certain spots. As you leave the room, make sure to remove the tape. It gives you that nice clean line. How fulfilling is that, huh? There's definitely something therapeutic about watching this process. And the overall final outcome is fantastic. Important to leave your brush on the wet spot as well as you set it down to move on. Look at those dance moves. do a quick tour of the property. There's a fir porch that we coated with a marine grade spar varnish. Got it wrapped in a nice nosing, a couple steps off the back here. Should last forever. Transitioning inside, of course, we're working with natural white oak. It's 2 1/4, most common stuff that's out there. Nicely done, John. Let me show you the upstairs. This was a first subfloor that we patched, sanded, finished. We actually stained it with Bona's Chroma, spilt wine. Gives it a real nice, rich hue to it. I think this turned out fantastic. All right, one more set of tape.
Girl.
Let's go look at some more of this project. We did multiple staircases down into the basement, all matching white oak treads. These treads, as you can tell, have a built-in return. We have a video on that. Stay tuned to see it later on. Overall, an absolutely beautiful home. These floors just transform the space. Thank you so much, everyone, for spending a few minutes with us and letting us help. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. We'd love to help with specific projects. Make sure that you always have good hardwood.